PC Gamer just had an exclusive interview with Valve on the future of Counter-Strike 2. They asked them a bunch of questions about the game. Some of the bigger ones I found to be very interesting were, what are the plans for CS2's first year? Valve responded and said Premier Matchmaking is now the most popular mode in Counter-Strike. So we're keeping our first year plans flexible as we balance our ability to respond to urgent player needs with the long list of other features we'd love to ship. In terms of if Valve believes the launch of CS2 was a success, Valve says the launch was an overwhelming success. In terms of whether the limited test should have been longer or not, they say for sure there are some features that would have been included in CS2 at launch if we had a longer beta, which makes me wonder what those features would have been. Is that Danger Zone, Arms Race? What feature could they really be talking about? They do believe though that launching the game is the fastest way to get CS2 to where we all want it to be 1 or 5 or 10 years from now. PC Gamer actually asked them if they plan to introduce new weapons over CS2's lifespan. Yes, it's not the top priority at the moment, but we absolutely plan to introduce some new weapons for CS2. We're always looking for ways to give players more interesting decisions to make in the game. So we'll typically look at cases where players either don't have the right tools to approach a situation or have only 1 or 2 tools available. Over the 10 years of CSGO, we learned some occasionally painful lessons about how to gracefully introduce a new weapon to the game. We think we have a handle on how to produce this in the future, and with the customizable loadouts in CS2, shipping weapons should be even more straightforward. In terms of content for casual players like Arms Race, community maps, or even surfing, Valve says those modes have not been forgotten. They plan to introduce popular game modes and explore others. That being said, all game modes, regardless of the rules, fundamentally depend on solid core gameplay. So in the short term, we have been keeping our development focused on the spaces where players spend the overwhelming amount of their collective time. It's a trade-off and understandably frustrating for players who primarily enjoyed other game modes. In terms of CS2 in 10 years, they believe it will look very different. Just look at how much CSGO changed. CS2's future isn't set in stone. We don't have a specific vision that we're trying to realize, but rather a process we want to continue to execute for many years. We'll continue to explore all the opportunities that come with the game and its amazing community, to experiment with new ideas, and to do the hard work necessary to make CS2 the place every FPS fan wants to be.